Global war has broken out in WorldBox 0.21, and all these countries are involved. We're going to be tracking all the plans, plots, alliances, and wars in this WorldBox World War to see who comes out on top. The populations, geography, and all of that are rough estimates. Here are the kingdoms with the highest population right now. China and India leading, as it is in real life, with the US following, and Russia, Japan, UK. Whichever countries form the strongest alliance should make it into the end game. We're gonna start off in Age of Hope and just let it roll. If enough time passes, it'll go into Age of Sun, and then the next age, and all that. Put your bets in. Who you guys think's gonna win? I think this time, we added the island group. I kinda want the island group to win this. If they move south, take over Australia, then New Zealand, conquer this part. The world population currently 8,500. Oh, here we got our first war declared. The victory! It looks like Greenland. Check this out. Greenland wants to declare a war against Ireland. The way wars work now is the king will try to pass a war, and then if he gets enough signatures, that plan will pass. Here's the one against Ireland, currently 62.5. If it gets to 120, the war will pass, and they'll go to war against them. Here we got another one. We got Egypt trying to plan a war against Madagascar. Alliance forming between Sweden and Germany. A lot of wars happening at the same time. Something in Canada also brewing up now. Canada trying to go to Greenland. Because the population's over like 8,000. There's a lot of things going on at once. If you stop it, look at all these alliances and wars going on. Kind of how World War III would be if it happened, right? Everyone would kind of just be doing chaos at once. Our first alliance forming between New Zealand and Japan, called Our Power. Alliances are gonna come extremely powerful in this mode. Now they're planning their first war. Let's see if that goes off. If I was them, I would probably try to attack Australia.
Good day, mate.
That'd be a good starting point, right? Australia, then go into the island group. We have 5 wars going on at once. God dang, that's a lot of war going on at once. They did exactly what we thought they would do. Form an alliance, Our Power, and then they attack Australia. Let's see if they take over. It looks like it's about to get handed over, and they take over that.
Bloody brilliant.
Morocco also part of Our Power. Seeming like they're forming the strongest alliance. We're gonna keep that in mind. Someone from Our Power might be the winner. Population down to 6,500 now. Down 2,000 from the starting point. After the first round of massive wars, Russia in the lead. Most of these are new countries, while US, China still holding in there a little bit. Look at Canada taking Greenland. That is a massive chunk of land. They're gonna take a huge advantage just from like reproducing. Greenland unable to take over Ireland after all that time. That's disappointing. Egypt trying to join, it looks like. Or they're trying to make peace. When they declared war on Madagascar, now they want peace. Madagascar, they're not gonna accept that. Zealand trying to make another attack. Probably going for the island group this time. Last time they made an attack on Australia and were able to take over that. Let's go to the kingdom group. 289, they started with like 120, I believe. So doing pretty well, doubling their population. No one else is probably, Canada's doing well too. United States has definitely fallen behind, about half of where they started. It passes. New Zealand declares war on EU. 2 wars going on currently. Russia trying to get into the action. To be honest, I'm surprised Russia waited this long. Russia's probably the one that would have started World War III, right? Wow, New Zealand taking over EU and pushing them into Egypt a bit. A lot happening. Russia going to war against China. Under 300 for China, about to drop any second to Russia. Russia could take a whole mass. That would be like a third of all the land mass. Our Power still being the only alliance. Check this out, Russia owning the largest chunk, taking a huge population lead as well. Being number 1 at 1,500 population with Canada at a little under 1,200. Check New Zealand out, was 200 something not too long ago. 2 alliances now, Our Power breaking into 2. Looks like the Sword Alliance of Our Power and the Moon Alliance of Our Power. New Zealand losing a lot of population to Egypt, losing most of original EU to them. United States taking over Mexico. Wars are starting and ending super quick. It looks like we're down to our top 10 kingdoms. Madagascar and Japan being the smallest ones, and Russia and Canada being the largest ones. Canada declaring war on United States. That should be interesting, while Island Group is going against Madagascar right now. Both numbers dropping. Oh my god. Massive armies. They're just going at it. Great war. Who's gonna win? Honestly, it looks like Canada's gonna... Oh, Canada takes over, leaving just a tiny sliver. But they're not even gonna leave it. They're going relentless. They're coming. Oh, never mind. No, they're not. The Canadians are nice enough. They're gonna give the United States a few more days to live. Thank you. I'm from the United States, so, you know, I kind of hope they make some type of comeback. Russia about to declare war on somebody. New Zealand also going in, but dropping down to under 300 again, losing all of that to Egypt. Egypt pretty much owning all of Africa and Europe. Russia having a massive chunk of Asia. Island group getting Madagascar finally. Russia declares war on the UK. New Zealand going to war on the island group. That could be good for the Philippines. They want that. They got double the population. This shouldn't be too bad. Egypt taking advantage and taking the other side. New Zealand winning this side, going on the flank and pinching them out. Wow, that was impressive. That's crazy. How's New Zealand doing this? Russia losing a huge chunk to United Kingdom. Massive population swing there. From number 1 to almost number 5 or 6 now. Oh, it's coming back. Russia fighting tough. That's gonna, getting it back. You saw that population swing going from 300 to 1500 instantly. God damn. How land is so important in this. Brazil making an action after a long time. Let's see what they're trying to plan. Ishiru, the king of Brazil, wants to go to war against the United States. He's done with this United States shenanigans for the longest time. They've been holding on to this sliver for like a good 50 years in game. Canada struggling. They're letting them hold on to hope. They don't want to finish it. They're just like, we're gonna take everything and just kind of let you live. And then Brazil's like, nah, man, this is just annoying now. They're gonna put them to an end. What if they're not able to? Come on, US, you can make a comeback from this somehow. Russia and United Kingdom still going back and forth on the other side of the map. The war gets accepted. Brazil declares war against the US. So we'll see if it's their last days or not. Population starting to drop. Ooh. No. Oh my god. United States falls as it goes to Age of Moon. That was absolutely perfect. That was so dark. Of course, Age of Dark starts, the second US drops. I'll take that, you know, that was epic. Oh, Russia about to lose half of its. That's gonna be a population swing right there. Population swing and then instantly declaring peace. I love it. I love it. That's strategy, guys. If you guys don't know what strategy is, you gotta learn from the UK. Down to our top 8 kingdoms now. Our power is still hanging in there and still being the only alliance. We had our power breaking in 2 and then kind of reforming again. But now they only have 4 kingdoms. Before they were up to 7 or 8, I believe. The scent of civilization attracted a dragon from distant lands. Oh no. Look at South Egypt just getting lit up. Is that where the dragon came? Well, I mean, whoever gets it, gets it. It's Age of Dark. They should have planned for this. Look at the population, down to 5,600 now. We started at around 10,000. Our power losing a member, down to 3 kingdoms now in our power. There's not that many kingdoms left, so now they're gonna start turning their backs on each other. New Zealand getting the top chunk, somehow getting in there and taking over. Population up to 2,500 about. Japan's still holding on to the sliver somehow. They were in an alliance with New Zealand for the longest time, so it kind of worked out. At some point, which should be sometime in the near future, we'll see them if they take over that land too or how that goes. Oh, Brazil moving a huge chunk up into Canada. Taking over 60% of that massive land Canada had. Canada down to 400. Definitely about to lose this one. New Zealand, any last words? And losing all of its land to Canada. New Zealand connecting that chunk. Oh, getting blasted by meteors while they get that big land. It's alright though. It's a net positive. We take that for New Zealand. Up to 2,400. Egypt trying to declare war right now against Russia. I thought I said Ukraine is planning a war against Russia, but it's a Yuka move. It's too funny. Japan kind of hiding out, being able to pass through everything, not really having to worry about too much right now. Looks like New Zealand's gonna win this. Russia getting eliminated. Now down to just our top 4. We got Egypt, Brazil, New Zealand, and Japan left. But look at that chunk that New Zealand's about to get. Brazil's not doing too bad. They're slowly taking a huge chunk. All of the Western lands are owned by Brazil now. All of North America, South America, and pretty much all of the Eastern lands are owned by New Zealand. Or slowly looks, as I say that, Egypt taking a big part. Japan falling finally. After that massive starting alliance with New Zealand finally turns on Japan and takes it, forming this massive chunk around the outer brim of the Eastern countries. Final 3 now. Oh, Brazil getting pushed down, almost out of their homeland. Still hold a lot in Canada, or original Canada, but looking like Egypt taking all of the South America and United States land. Brazil dropping in population to under 1,000 now. Egypt at 2,500 and New Zealand at 1,500. Oh, Brazil losing a massive chunk again in the Canada region, dropping to around 300 now. Egypt at 4,000 as we change to Age of Sun. Sun comes out and Brazil falls to Egypt. And New Zealand getting pushed all the way back to nothing pretty much but their homeland. It's looking like Egypt's about to win this. And there you go, they drop. Egypt wins World War III. How unexpected, not even one of the top 10 I think in the beginning. But dodging everything from the middle and coming out on top. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Do me a favor, smash that like button and check this video out. You'll probably like it if you like this one.